Hello and welcome to Your Anime Needs. This is Kyle, your host, and we are going to be talking more about anime on the terms of news instead of reviews. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to be saying, "Yay! He saved us. He finally got it. He finally understands. He finally understands." All right. So we are going to be talking about the news for anime, and I will agree that there is actually a lot of news that came up. The network interview for Naruto creator, he had showed up at New York Comic-Con, and you're able to, if you missed the chance to go to Comic-Con, like me, that want to see what he said and be able to see what it was all said. And I think he did a little bit of a tutorial or a drawing for everyone, just from the looks of the article that I was looking at. He was at the New York Comic-Con, and if you missed the live show, then Apple was very kind enough to record it and then put it on the Apple Store iBook store, and it's underneath the Meet the Authors series. And I haven't had a chance to look at it, but I will probably do that after I get done with the podcast. But he was at New York last week for that Comic-Con. I wish I was able to I wish I knew that Comic-Con was there. Otherwise, I'd be able to update all of you on it. Lesson learned. Let's see. News. As far as today, it looks like that Sword Art Online has a trailer out for their new game, Sword Art Online Lost Song, and that game is going to be coming out for the PlayStation 4 and PS Vita on November 17th of this month. November 17th this year. Yeah. And as far as speaking of video games, Pokemon is going to be doing a live broadcasting stream for their games Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And they are going to be giving out 3 legendary Pokemon, all on different dates, and it's going to be for October 29th is when it's first starting out. And the first legendary that they're giving out is Xerneas, again, on the 29th. And then on November 5th, it's going to be Yveltal or something like that. Again, sorry for mispronunciations. And then on November 12th, Zygarde is going to be the last one, and then you'll have until January 16th of 2016 to redeem all of these legendaries. So it probably doesn't have to be on those exact dates for you to get them, but it might help a little bit that way. You don't have to worry about it later. So that's for all the Pokemon maniacs out there. So looks like there's a lot of news that I could choose from, but that's the problem. I don't know which one to choose. So we're going to see. Events. There we go. Well, looks like everything's updated. Unfortunately, I'm a little late for it. But as far as up to date, I'm just gonna briefly go over this. The Naruto Creators New York Apple Store event, recorded and posted online. That's from Masashi Kishimoto. He appeared in New York last week, and he had done he had shown up, and if this link wants to get clicked on, there we go. And Viz Media and Apple held the event at the Apple Store in New York last week, before Kishimoto's appearance at the New York Comic Con. And I'm guessing they had their own talk with that. For all those people that are interested in Naruto and like Naruto, then that's probably for you. That's most certainly for you. On Saturday, October 10th, the Hitalia The New World Twinkle Anime's event screening to include new episode. It's a historical comedy anime that will show an extra episode of the anime at a screening at Cinema Sunshine Ikebukuro on October 30th. Okay, so I didn't miss that. The event will screen a marathon of all 15 episodes of the anime, as well as the extra episode. So 16 episodes. The announcement did not clarify whether the extra episode is the same as the previously announced extra episode included with the show's first DVD volume, which is started for October 28th. Tickets to the event will cost $15 for the US. For out in Japan, it will cost about 1,800 yen. The event will begin at 7 o'clock p.m. and will end at 8:30 p.m. And the series premiered online on the Domoko Anime Store, and other services on July 3rd, and Funimation is streaming the series with English subtitles. Well, that's good. I'm guessing that's probably in Japan. The Ikebukuro. Let's go back. Well, I'm glad to know that I didn't miss anything. Too glad that I'm able to update you guys, because then I wouldn't be able to do my job doing this. Alright. A little for the drama side of things. Well, that's not an anime. Never mind. I'm going to cancel that. Alright. Well, this is interesting. This is most certainly news to me, and probably everyone else. Hawaii International Film Fest to screen The Boy and the Beast. This does look pretty interesting. Nationwide theatrical release set for early 2016. Oh, good. The Hawaii International Film Festival announced on Tuesday that it will screen Mamoru Hosada's The Boy and the Beast. The Boy and the Beast film on November 21st and 22nd. The festival itself will take place from November 12th to the 22nd. The story of The Boy and the Beast is set in the human realm, Tokyo's Shibuya ward, and the Bakenmono realm. In these two worlds that must not intersect, their lives or their lives their lives. Forgive my English. I cannot talk today. There lives a lonely boy and a lonely bakemono. One day, the boy gets lost in the bakemono world and becomes a disciple of a bakemono Kumatetsu, and is named Kyuda. The film debuted at number 1 in the Japanese box office on July 11th and earned 600. Holy moly, that's a big number. 667,035,100 yen, so about $5.4 million in the U.S. in its first 2 days. Holy schmoly, that's a lot of money. It eventually surpassed the total box office earnings of Hosada's previous film, The Wolf Children. Hosada created and scripted the movie. The film is Hosada's first film since 2012, when his relatively new animation movie company, Studio Chizu, released Wolf Children as its first project. Wolf Children, Masakatsu Takagi is scoring the soundtrack for that movie. Funimation licensed the American rights to the film and plans to release the film nationwide in early 2016. Theatrical screenings have also been set for France, and the major French movie studio Gaumont, or sorry, I may have 25% French, but I fail French, so sorry for the French listeners out there that I said that wrong. But they will handle international sales outside Asia. Funimation is working with Gaumont International to release the film. The Fantastic Film Festival in Austin hosted the U.S. premiere. So, I'm guessing that already passed. But Austin, Texas hosted that premiere. It does look pretty interesting, though. It'd be something that I'd watch. Almost sounds something, not really something about Bleach, but the two worlds not intersecting much. Alright. Clicking more. Load. Oh, that doesn't look good. The Pokemon Company demands US $4,000 from a party planner to settle a lawsuit. Oh, Pokemon, what'd you do now? And... oh, shoot. Sucks for that dude. Alright, let's get into this. This was posted October 5th of 2015. And, the Pokemon Company International, so TPCI, is demanding a US $4,000 in legal fees from Ramar Larkin Jones after filing a lawsuit against him and fellow Seattle resident Zach Shore from organizing a Pokemon-themed party in August that allegedly infringed upon TPCI's copyright. Jones told technology news site GeekWire that he thought it was a scare tactic. I thought once the party was canceled, there would be nothing more about this. I'm shocked. Well, dude, you thought wrong. Jones claimed that he has been losing money on the parties ever since he started organizing them in 2011. He said he made $500 off of the ticket sales for this year's event, but he said he spent $450 on hiring a DJ and acquiring gift cards, and spent more on decorations. A Kindle Fire that he would have offered as a prize, and a cash prize to a winner of a Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Dude, don't spend money that isn't yours. Jones told GeekWire that TPCI's lawyers are willing to settle the case if he pays $4,000 in legal fees within 45 days. Oh, pardon me. Jones, who manages a cafe, asked to pay the amount in a year, but he said that TPCI's legal team are pressuring the 45-day deadline. He said that he did not have, I quote, anywhere close to that amount of money. Dude, if you own a cafe or manage a cafe, you should have that much. Jones has launched a crowdfunding campaign at GoFundMe to cover the cost. As of press time, the campaign has reached the goal at 4,082. So the dude got lucky. Seattle residents Ramar Larking Jones and Zach Shore attempting to organize the 5th annual unofficial Pokemon PAX kickoff party. The party would have taken place at the 500 East Restaurant and Bar on August 27th. On the eve of the local Penny Arcade Expo, PAX, Prime Convention on August 28th. The TPCI's complaint cited the event's poster, its Facebook promotion, and its advertised activities to the infringing elements. Dude, this ain't looking really looking pretty for you. Let's see. The event's poster used images of the copyrighted Pokemon characters Pikachu and Snivy, and the event had also previously used Pikachu's image to promote the event on Facebook. The complaint also noted that the event would have featured, among other things, Pokemon-themed shots and drinks, Smash Brothers tournament with cash prize, dancing giveaways, cosplay contest, and more, as well as an amazing Pokemon mashup. Dude, I mean, this is insane. Like, this guy going through all this trouble. TPCI's complaint noted that it aims to put an end to and obtain redress for Jones and Shore's blatant and willful infringement of TPCI's copyrights. Ruckus Productions, a business entity that Jones and Shore run, is also listed as a defendant beside both individuals. TPCI sought damages, attorney's fees, in order to stop the future instances of the event. Well, shoot, I don't blame them. I mean, they're taking stuff that isn't theirs, and hence why these copyright things are most needed. So, can't fix stupid. It was smart, but stupid at the same time. And the day after, it was posted. Well, it turns out that in September, TPCI voluntarily dismissed the charges on Shore only. Oh, man. So, Ramar Larkin Jones is still in the hole for it. Dude. The picture that was taken didn't look very pleasing either. Almost looked like he was flipping you off. And don't really need to be doing that in a picture. Try to load more articles here. Alright. New anime. Alright. The new anime for the fall of 2015. The spotlight is Anti-Magic Academy, the 35th Test Platoon. Aria, the Scarlet Ammo Double A. Asterisk War. Beautiful Bones. Sakurako's Investigation. Comet Lucifer. Fafner Exodius Second Season. K Return of the Kings. One Punch Man. no Gatari, uh, Seraph of the End, second half, Starmue, The Testament of Sister New Devil Burst, Valkyrie Drive Mermaid, and Young Black Jack. That's a long list. Let's see. I'm going to click on the first one, the Anti-Magic Academy. See what that's all about. Alright. The introduction is the present where we fight against our comrades. Our weapon is and ... Alright. Looks like it's revolving around post-witch hunt war between humans and, quote, the witches that terrorized humans with powerful magic. The Anti-Magic Academy, an institution that trains heretic inquisitors that keep tabs over the remaining threat of magic. So it sounds like that it might be a spin-off of Soul Eater, honestly. Like, not to shoot anyone down for that, but, I mean, it does sound pretty interesting, and it looks pretty interesting. But, by all means, if y'all are interested in that kind of stuff, if you loved Soul Eater, then you'll most likely like this too. But that's... And the broadcast begins October 7th, so that was... That was 12 days ago. I guess I should probably get on that. But it says at the end that the weakest platoon face against all sorts of threats that involve the world. What will be the paths for the problematic children who each carry a secret on their backs? Dun dun dun. Well, the characters' names are Takaru Kusanji, Aoka Otori, Usagi Sainoji, Ikuraga Suginami, Mari Nikaido, Lapis, Haunted, and the Haunted character was a magician using despair as an ancient element of magic and is designated as an S-class dangerous individual. Oh man. And his apparel almost looks like a priest. Absolutely loves despair and finds ecstasy in dropping someone into despair in the moment of supreme, in the most supreme of situations. Sounds kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. Nagaru Hoshijiro, Kiseki Kusanagi, the last but not least, Sugetsu Otori. And he's the chairman of the Magic Academy. I mean, it doesn't look bad at all. It's just, have to look into that. Click on something that looks like Naruto. Looks nothing like Naruto because his hair is cut, but everyone else looks about the same. The article, it's actually about the Mike Toole show. Reply to somebody real quick. Halloween's coming up. Oh boy. Can't wait to see all the cosplay for that. Oh man. The amount of cosplay for that's going to be quite large. Probably I think Halloween would have the largest count for how many people would cosplay. And I don't know who would I cosplay for. I don't have hair long enough for anybody. But probably do one of the hollows from Bleach. Speaking of which, I need to catch up on that. So, going back to anime and the news, there's really not a whole lot going on, which is surprising. I guess I'm not looking in the right places. Click on news again. Alright, well, looks like that's not really getting us anywhere, so let's look up when the next Comic-Con is. Next Comic-Con. Alright, so the last one was in New York. And, there we go. Alright. Next one is going to be a Wizard World Comic-Con. And that's going to be on October 23rd to the 25th. So that's coming up this coming weekend. Loading. Just keep on loading. Oklahoma. Alright. Oh, look at that. Alright. So, the next Comic-Con is going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's going to be a Wizard World Comic-Con Tulsa. Is the name of the event. It's going to be at the Cox Business Center. There's also going to be another one on the 24th that's going to be in Pennsylvania, West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh Comic and Collectible Show. It's going to be at the Century 3 Mall. Also on the 24th is going to be the Tyson's Corner, Virginia. And it's going to be a Schaff Promotions comic book and non-sports card show. It's going to be the Crown Plaza Tyson's Corner, McLean. The next one, also on the 20th. Okay. All of these of which I'm saying are going to all be on the 24th. So, Pennsylvania, Virginia. The next one after that is going to be Austin, Texas. Awesome comic book collector show at La Quinta Inn and Suites, Austin Airport. Next one is going to be in Kokomo, Indiana. KokomoCon is the name of that one. The 24th to the 25th is going to be in St. Augustine, Florida. It's going to be at the Holiday Inn Express Hotel and Suites in St. Augustine. It's going to be in the north. Alright. Also on that same day is going to be Saratoga Springs, New York. The Chase Con Expo. And I'm going to skip down. Alright. There's a lot of these going on. So it'd be a little counterproductive if I keep just listing them. On Halloween, Austin, Texas, Wizard World Comic Con, and that's going to be on the 30th and on the 31st.
there's also going to be one in Indiana, Illinois, Pennsylvania again, and that's pretty much it for the 31st. Man, these people are really wanting these Comic-Cons. Really don't blame them at all. It's just a matter of which one to go to and how much money do I have to go to it. Alright. But there's a lot of these going on throughout November and October and December and March. I'm pretty sure it's the website that I'm using for the source is conventionscene.com. They have news, location, directory, category for what kind of convention that you're looking for. But the next Anime Con is going to be in November in 2015. It's called the Morganton Comic Con, and it's going to be in North Carolina, and the actual date is Saturday, November 7th. And that will be about they're going to have the Carolina Ghostbusters and the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Holy cow. And lots of cosplay and costume contests for kids and adults starting at 2 p.m. Artist John Wyckoff, Stacy Fleming, and Brian Monroe are just a few of the artists that will be attending. You can also get your own sketch from any of these guys. They will have a 501 Star Wars. They will have the 501 Star Wars Brigade, Star Trek Independent Fleet, and the Klingon Assault Group as well. They're gonna have all three of those, and it says to bring your own camera. They have tons of comics, toys, and lots of collectibles to choose from. They will have a $3 admission fee, but that's for adults, $2 for children, and that's for children 13 and under at the door. 3 and under are free, and a fun-filled day for all. And they hope to see you there. The number of tables that they're going to have there is 50. Projected attendance is 400. And let's see. The next one after that is going to be also in North Carolina, in the city Durham. It's going to be November 13th, Friday the 13th. Joy. Okay, November 13th to November 15th. And that is going to consist of not very much. But it says that they're just getting warmed up. So they're probably going to have more as time goes by, but as of right now, they're going to be featuring exclusive guests to the North Carolina and the United States. Gerard Way, Charlie Adler, and Adam Hughes are going to be there. The number of dealers/exhibitor tables is going to be 150. And best way to describe that convention was anime. Okay. The one in between those two is going to be November 7th to November 8th. And that's going to be in Iowa. Des Moines, Iowa. And it's going to, again, be the 7th to the 8th. And this is going to be the first 2-day Comic-Con in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, in the past 20 years. Holy moly, guys. Over 100 creators/guests, not including vendors. Many free photo ops for the family. Free costume contest for ages 16 up. on Saturday and kids costume contest on Sunday. Projected attendance is going to be 7,000. So that'll be interesting. All right. Extravicon Comic Book and Toy Show. That's going to be December 2015. More specifically, Sunday, December 27th. So 2 days after Christmas. Location in Michigan. City, Livonia. And looks like they're going to have 40 to 50 tables of dealers selling comics, toys, and action figures. So I guess that doesn't classify as toys. Sorry for any people that I offended for that one. Didn't mean to. Anime and gaming for within those 40 to 50 tables. Hourly door prizes throughout the day, plus animation all day from the Anime Club of Michigan. And number of dealers / vendor exhibits, so 40 to 50. It says 45, so don't be surprised if it's in between 40 to 50. Projected attendance is 350. All right, the next one. After that. All right. Well, looks like I'm going to just stick with that so far because it looks like all the other ones. Okay, one more. Location, Florida. DeLand is the city. Sunday, January 10th of 2016. Old style comic and collectibles show. 45 vendors. 40. But then there's 140 plus tables of pop culture and cool stuff. It's going to be indoors, rain or shine. Plenty of free parking and food available. Ooh, I'm pretty sure a lot of people go for that. Admission only $5, 12 and under free, with adult, obviously. Can't really go anywhere without an adult. Come meet British actress Susanna Leigh, star of Hammer horror films and Elvis's love interest in Paradise Hawaiian Style. John Pauly Martino from The Godfather, The Walking Dead zombie, and The Walking Dead zombie Tim Proctor, and great DC and Marvel artists John Beatty, Tommy Costello, and Nathan Zerdy. Be entertained and mesmerized by John Didona and Phantasmagoria, The Riley and Kimmy Show, and the Thunder City Derby Sirens. Cosplayers, welcome. All right. That sounds like that would be one heck of a convention. And again, that's January 10th of 2016. DeLand, Florida. Most likely will not be going to that one. They got a flyer too. Yeah. But it sounds like that would be pretty cool. But $5 admission, 12 and under for free. And for the ones that are 12 and under, you must have a parent. I don't think we have any 12-year-old listeners, but still, never hurts. But yeah, that will be it for the Comic-Cons, and I will have to bookmark that page because that is very helpful. Again, that is theconventionscene.com, and they have a lot of stuff. They have schedules for book festivals, anime conventions, comic book conventions, all upcoming events. They even have a calendar view, even by location. They have frequently asked questions from promoters, fans, premium promoters. You can, if you want to advertise a Comic-Con that you want to do or anything like that, you're able to do that. They even have an about page, so they have links up above for Google Plus, Facebook, and Twitter, and that's seems like it's pretty good. And also, there's a New Jersey Comic Expo on November 21st to the 22nd. And today is the 19th, so it's going to be at exit 10, apparently. Well, yeah. So, and you can also have an evening with Neil Gaiman. Or Gaiman. Sorry if I said that wrong. Writer Neil Gaiman, the Sandman, writer of The Sandman and American Gods, appears on Friday, November 13th, 2015 at 8 p.m. at the Long Center in Austin, Texas. Gaiman will tell stories and read stories, answering questions, and in his own words, amaze, befuddle, and generally delight. That will be at the Long Center, and details and tickets are available at the link, and they have a link for you. That should be about it. Now, I promise. I haven't heard much about Attack on Titan lately. I guess I can look that up. News for Attack on Titan. And it looks like that when typing it in, it said season 2. That's really creepy. Holy moly. The second Attack on Titan movie also sucks. Oh boy. That was posted September 21st of 2015 at 7:30 a.m. It says, I had hopes, big hopes. There was potential, I thought, and maybe, just maybe, the filmmakers were going to show me up as an idiot by delivering a first-rate, smart Attack on Titan sequel. I was wrong. They did not. I'm scared to watch that. And that was by... I don't know who that was by. The Attack on Titan subtitle disaster. This evening, the live-action Attack on Titan movie was shown at theaters across North America. Some moviegoers have been waiting for this day. The subtitle screw up, though they could have done without. Click on the link to go to that. Update. Funimation issued a comment regarding this issue, which can be read in full below. Okay. At a showing tonight in San Francisco, so tonight being the 1st of October. Let's see. In San Francisco, there were reports that a third of the way through the movie, the English subtitles froze on a line of dialogue as the characters continued talking, which seems like utter hell, especially if you left the house and paid money to see a movie at a theater. I would agree. Because if you go to see a movie that is supposed to have subtitles, you would think that you would have to get the money, and they would have to make a movie and it be what you paid for. And it seems like that it keeps going on and on and on. And someone tweeted, at Funimation, in theaters watching the Attack on Titan movie, y'all done goofed up on these subs. Well put, sir. Well put. Well, it looks like Attack on Titan isn't really doing so good after all. I thought they were doing pretty good as... Last time I heard, they were doing really great, but then I heard that the writer was having issues with the fans, and he just stopped writing. And at this rate, I don't think they'll ever be able to get to the second season. They had 52. The writer's books have sold more than 52 million volumes worldwide, and had been translated into multiple languages, including English, Mandarin, and German. It went on to inspire an equally popular anime and now a 2-part live-action film adaptation, which apparently sucked. Its unconventional creator, Isayama, came up with the disturbing premise after playing a computer game which saw alien invaders attacking the world. I quote, I thought it would be interesting if those monsters ate humans, he told the BBC. He has been subjected to death threats posted online, but to his fans, he remains a beacon of inspiration and creativity who struggled through rejection until he found success. Isayama is one of my favorite authors because he had an idea so strange, but yet he did not give up, said a fan who commented on a popular Reddit thread about the series. And yeah, spoiler alert for the people that haven't seen Attack on Titan through and through yet, or haven't even started yet. But apparently within like 4 episodes, the main character dies. Which is different, quite honestly, because if you have a main character, you want him to succeed, right? Apparently not to this guy. That's really creepy. A Titan eating a human. Some enjoy the universal themes of hopelessness and loss. Okay. Well, it looks like Attack on Titan is not doing good whatsoever. Dude, I guess the only thing I gotta say to you is, if you didn't have success to begin with, you probably shouldn't have continued through. Unless something happens to you future that helps you out completely, but from the looks of it, looks like it's not really helping you whatsoever. Had really bad live action movie, and doesn't look like that you're doing so hot for your series. Well, that is all that I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in. You can contact me, Kyle, on Facebook, Kyle Wiegand, Wiegand, for the ones that don't understand how to spell my last name. Trust me, I have went through plenty of people that didn't know how to spell my last name. Or you can contact me via Twitter at Kyle Wiegand 1, capital K, capital W. You can also ask many questions or any requests that you have on what we should do for our podcasts at Your Anime Needs on Facebook. This is McLearan Production, and if you have any questions or if you have any requests for us doing a podcast, then posting on Your Anime Needs or Your Geek Needs is the best thing for you to do, and I highly encourage that you do that. That way we can have more things to talk about. Alright, so I'm going to go to the page of Your Anime Needs. So Your Anime Needs... before I go, I really need to look on this page more often. There's a link that was posted on this page, and it looks like it can be something that can be viewed by the viewers. well, that is all that I have for you today. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is, again, a McLearan production, and I hope to see you next time.